So if you guys are anything like me, you've probably waited about 15 years since there's been a decent Dragon Ball Z game. I remember playing Dragon Ball Z Budokai 2 back on the PS2 and loving that, and ever since then it's just been sack of shit after sack of shit. And I've kind of been hoping every time that something gets released that it's going to be a good one, and I take a look, try to get into it, because deep down I am a bit of a fan, I'm not going to lie, and each time it's been a letdown. But I think that is all about to change. So what's up, guys? This is Jimmy for Thors-kin podcast, and last week I got my hands on the closed beta to Dragon Ball Z Fighterz, which is more of a 2D fighter. It's not got the 3D world exploration or anything like that going on. It's just taking it stripped back to a traditional fighter. They're using the Marvel vs. Capcom sort of control scheme there, where the camera follows the action. It isn't just stuck to that sort of 2D plane. It spins around, it moves up and down, and a lot of the combos are very sort of fluent. So my first experience with it was a lot of waiting, I'm not going to lie. It started off quite negative. The lobby system, I guess this is what a closed beta is for though, is there was 25 spaces, so it's really sort of a limited space, let's say. 25 spaces in a server, maybe 4 or 5 per country, and then however many countries per region. And for a good hour and a half, I think, bearing in mind there were timed slots, so it was a race to try and get in, was a lot of searching for when it jumped down to 24. You'd click on it, you'd hope, you get a space, and then it would, the inevitable, nope, server's full. Eventually I got hold of it though, and I got into a server, I think it was in China or something. I had to search that far, that China was the place where there was space. Once I got into a game, however, everything changed. So you jump into, it's like a little lobby world where all around the edges you've got some stalls that you can go. There was only the replay zone and the actual arena itself that was live during the beta. But you can, each of those places, it's going to be filled out with some sort of actual activity, some area of the game. Before you go into the arena, you sort out all your teams, so you can have the whole point of it is it's 3-on-3, so you can sort out your team, so that, and the colours and the stages that you want to fight on, and it's like a player card where you make up your roster, so to speak. And what that does, it kind of stops everything clogging up when it comes to selecting characters. There's no minute-long wait for that person who waits 59 seconds to choose their character. You're all sorted out before you go in, so you press go and you're straight into a fight once you're actually into it. And that's when the action starts, and you can see by the gameplay here, it is absolutely manic. I'm not going to lie, I haven't figured out everything, but from... I think the gameplay that I managed to record here, I think it was about the second or third fight in that I'd managed to actually get into it on. And I was picking up bits of figuring out when you can do like the instant transmission and flying towards an opponent and starting to learn the basics of juggling. There was no command list or anything, so I don't know what the hell I was actually pressing, but I was sort of putting two and two together as I was going along. My biggest takeaway from this is it's authentic as hell, it's fluent, it feels good, and to be honest, except for a few little frame drops here and there, I don't know what the video is going to sort of play back like, but I know it was smooth as hell when I was playing it, except for a few tiny bits. It's performing really well as well. So I really think this is going to be the return of people respecting Dragon Ball Z as an actual franchise that you can make decent games in, and not just this sort of underground cult movement of it's a bunch of 15-year-old kids who like their anime, or 30, 40-year-olds who grew up on it who haven't actually grown up. I think we're in for a new franchise. So definitely, if you get the chance to pick this up, definitely play it. It's a hell of a lot of fun. To be honest, if this was coming out next week, it would almost... I'd say a day one. I'm not going to lie. I really enjoyed it. So that's going to be it just for this week. I hope you sort of enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe. And until next time, see you later.